partying out there, man. Holy crap. All right. Well, we are here. We are live, and I'm in the darkness over here. Here we go. Hopefully that helps some. All right. Either way, yeah, May 4th. It's May the 4th be with you and all that kind of crap if you're into the whole Jedi thing. Sadly, I am a Sith Lord, so fuck you guys.
Your day is
Yeah,
tomorrow.
my day is tomorrow. Unless you're in Australia.
You don't you don't recognize Jedi holidays?
No, I don't recognize Jedi holidays. Them heathens. uh, I don't even want to get into that. I just had a horrible thought, and I don't want to get into that because we're not that kind of show. All right. So, what's it called? Yeah, I don't know where Sifu is at. I know he's out doing the Sifu thing, living in hotels with his gimp, but drinking them lattes. And then Overdrip said he was gonna be running late because he wanted to pick up some lattes. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So, yeah, Mitch, what have you been up to, bro?
Um, I have been fairly busy. I'm kind of I'm caught up to where all the orders I have right now are all that I've received them all from the last like 4 days. I've cut it down a lot. But I've had a lot rolling in. It's starting to warm up, and
Mm,
so I feel like a lot of my people that have been ordering have been on a fruity kick,
mm-hmm.
which is which is nice.
Oh yeah, it's
Getting
the worst
back
time of
into
year for me
lemonades and stuff.
because nobody wants to buy bakeries in the summer. It's like, man, y'all suck. I'll vape bakeries all year long. I'll drink stouts all year long.
And I'm that way too. Like I'll vape fruity shit in the winter time and milkshakes in the summer. I don't care. Oh,
Which,
it doesn't matter to me.
ironically, key lime pie is a summer thing, not a fucking winter thing.
That one's like a gap bridger.
Uh huh.
It's still bakery, but it's citrus, which is bright and sunshiny.
Exactly.
Um, but besides that, just been working on some new stuff, playing like I made a new version of the almond amaretto recipe, gonna tweaking that. Um, Besides that, I've been kind of content with some of my mixes. I haven't been like I've been working very slowly on development of new stuff.
Mm
Um, I felt like for a while I was too like my brain was in a like come up with an idea mode
hmm. Mm hmm.
instead of in a develop what you already have mode.
Mm hmm.
And so I guess I'm farming myself. Like you were talking about the crypto farming. I'm fa-
Yeah.
I'm taking what I already got and making it pretty and better.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
honestly, like working on development, seriously, what's it called? This past weekend, I actually mixed up some blue sin that I need to send out and stuff, and I made myself a bottle. And I tipped over one of the bottles and some of it spilled out, and I was like, well, fuck, because now I don't know what the ratios are. So that one becomes my bottle because by default I get that one. And
it
in tasting it, it's fine, but you can tell it's missing quite a bit. And it reminds me of like maybe version 2 or 3 ish. Where it's quite there but not really.
but yeah, that's kind of it for me. What about you, buddy?
um like I said, yeah, I've been mixing that. I did filling in some orders, and I actually finally got around to doing those flavors I said I wanted to try out and do. I did a lychee custard, and I'm working on that. I feel like maybe there are some middles that I'm missing, but also I have to let it steep out because it is a custard, and they're sadly a long steep no matter what you want to say about it. There are some that are a lot quicker, but even then, what I ended up doing, the mixture and stuff, it's gonna be quite a bit of time on waiting on it. I feel like the color's almost there. Like, is it? No, it's not on my desk. Like the color, it's looking like it's getting there, but it's not quite there yet. And we'll see. Then I did a passion fruit guava mango, and that came out amazing. Like, I am just stoked that it came out so good. Like yesterday, I got in a new hexome, and I was like, "Well, where's the recoil that'll go on top of it?" And I put the recoil on top of there, And I went, what juice do I want to vape in this? And I just saw that bottle. I was like, fuck it, we're doing it now. Yeah, Anthony pointed out some DIY world news, I guess, because we rarely ever do that. But Nick River or River Supply, because that's the retail side of it. Nick River is the wholesale side of it. They are no longer doing retail sales anymore. So if you're fortunate enough to get anything, because I know you, Mitch, said something, and Anthony has said something to me that you both had stuff in your carts, and it was just completely obliterated. And I mean, it's a free for all at this point. I mean, even seeing that, I was like, it's 50% off, and they're shutting down. You know, everybody's just gonna be buying up like crazy.
To be honest, it wasn't a horrible thing that half my cart was already sold, because my cart was up to like $300, and so
was that before or after the discount?
I actually, well, the only discount I ever remember is the ELR one, so it's only 6%, so it's only like $5 or $6 normally.
I know, but didn't it?
I thought it was like 50% off.
Yeah, the 50% off.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, that was with the 50% off.
Oh, okay,
it was
okay.
Like $300.
Damn.
It was big. Yeah. I basically ran through and tried to get like 4 ounces or 2 ounces of anything they had that is in any of my recipes. And so I was just grabbing all sorts of shit. And when they didn't have half of it and my cart ended up being like $150, that was a little bit more easier to spend. So I don't know, maybe it was a blessing.
Whoa, wow. Dude, Anthony Ramella, dude. He's trying to get them champion numbers.
Yeah.
Oh wow, for real? That's impressive, Anthony. I like it.
So since we're doing Star Wars mixes, I felt like I was trying to embody Han Solo, and I'm just kind of also embodying Chris, and I'm just shooting from the hip. I'm gonna make the recipe on the show. I'm gonna come up with it right now.
Right nice, dude.
Yeah, he couldn't think of anything. Oh man. So Chris, now that you have joined us, what have you been up to, bud?
Other than running late, which I guess like I'm pretty choked that this seems to happen on Tuesdays. It's like the day that somehow I always know that I'm going to be like running late. But aside from that, I've been kind of like working on the Cosby's cream that I made. So I made I added a few things and like tweaked the recipe a little bit because I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to make this into like a chocolate cream pie. So I think I mentioned that last week. So I tried that last weekend, and I mixed up another version because I wasn't really getting. It wasn't like becoming a pie as much as I wanted it to be, but it's on its way. So I'm looking forward to the next time I get to try that, and I think that's like kind of it. I've been like kind of working on a few other things, but like nothing major, nothing to really like write home about. The one thing that I do want to announce is that May is my month-long challenge to myself for mixing fruit-only mixes on Mixing It Up. So tonight is the beginning of that, of only mixing fruit. I can't go back to like my safe zone. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully that inspires me to like mix some fruit mixes, like even off the show, just because I might be getting close on a couple things on the show or whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Just a little bit of testing here and there, trying to do a few little tweaks and whatnot, and that's about it.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, all right. So we're still Sifu-less and all that kind of thing, but we're just going to take a nice quick ad break here, and we'll be right back.
Luke Skywalker's from Tatooine, where there's two suns. So it's a hot place. Something nice and refreshing would be good for that. And then I am gonna do that Chewbacca's Fuzzy Peaches and do the peach bubblegum.
Well, everybody knows what Mitch is doing now.
I didn't make it to the tail end of
No,
the
you did
commercial.
not. Oh man. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Do what Vaping Jedi said. But yeah, the dude has the appropriate name for the day. It's gonna be on for a while. I was gonna stop. Okay. So yeah, I lost my place there.
Did
Chris.
you talk about what you've been mixing?
Oh yeah, we already did all that.
Okay, I figured as much.
Yeah, when you jumped in, I was like finishing mine up, and then we started talking about the Nick River thing.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely saw like a lot of people fucking going over there hard. Lots of people were saying the same thing that like Mitch said. Like they would had this huge cart set out, and then it was like, nah. How about that's all sold out?
It was basically the DIY god said, nah, bruh.
Yep. They were like, you spend enough money, dickhead.
For real.
That's what they told me.
Wait, so Mitch, does this mean you get further ahead in the numbers?
I'm guessing that I've increased my lead slightly.
Slightly. Fair enough.
Slightly.
All right, but just remember, we still do have Bull City, Flavor Jungle still around, so there are still other sources. We're not completely left in the dark, but we will see as time goes by.
And when we come up with some new recommendations on places where people get their VG and PG and stuff, we'll let you know.
Yeah,
we're still working on that ourselves.
Yeah, no kidding. Because let me see, what was that one Sifu said? Sifu said somebody was still doing Nick.
Oh, Carolina something.
Yeah,
Carolina something.
I think it was Carolina Extracts.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, I mean, like I said, like we've said before, we'll try to do our best to keep everybody updated and all that kind of thing. We don't really normally do
keep you
news.
Abreast of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I like using that word, abreast. It's great. It's
abreast. I wonder if we can get anything shipped in from Canada. I know you guys have more restrictions than we do, but I mean, shit, take what you can in that moment.
I would imagine it's DIY e-juice might still ship it. I have no idea though. That'd be like something you guys would have to check out, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a pretty good flavor house, like, or flavor site, or whatever. I've spent like many $100s in the last like 6 to 8 weeks.
And they sell actual vape gear there too, so you can get your flavors, get a tank, you know, that kind of thing.
I actually don't know if they do sell vape gear.
I thought they did.
I kind of have a feeling that all they sell is like DIY shit. I don't even think they sell any liquid that's
not
made.
DIY. I was thinking about the other one. What's the other one that you get stuff from?
Oh, Dash Vapes.
Yeah, Dash Vapes. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, but dude, they're like above board. I can't imagine that they'll ship if it's like illegal. They might. I doubt it though.
Yeah, we'll see. Alrighty. So, Chris, do you have in mind what you're doing, or are you still working over there?
Yeah, no. Like I just made it up right now. Okay, so the name I have no idea. Because, well, actually, I'm gonna call it this, but I have no idea what it even means. Last night I was talking to some people on Zoom, and I said, yeah, like I need a name for tomorrow. Like I don't want to have to make up a recipe and a name. So then I said that, and someone said, oh, you should call it Jawa juice. And I was like, I don't even know what that means. And they're like, no, like that's a thing in Star Wars. So I was like, okay. And then I was trying to think all day of something that I thought was better, but like I couldn't think of anything because I like Star Wars, but I don't know, you know, a bunch of crazy shit about it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watch the movies, but I don't ever read into them like a lot of people that are like really into Star Wars. Like they're just whatever. Like I know the basics of the storyline.
Chris does not buy into the fandoms. That's what he's saying.
Well, dude, I don't really do
Speaking,
that with anything though. So like
Mhm.
I think it's cool when people know shit, and like I'm
Mhm.
sort of jealous when people are like super into it and they
Yeah.
have like these like theories and like fan whatever. Like I think that that's cool. But like I said, I just don't know enough. So my idea was basically Will from Still Valley Vapors was like, yo, just call it Jawa juice. Like that'd be good. So that's what I went with. Um, so I basically like whipped this up like when I first came in here. So just keep that in mind, everyone. But this is a fruit mix only. Okay, so I decided that I was gonna try to make something with the lime Tahiti cold press that I used last week because to me it tasted like something that would go really well with a fruit mix, which I guess is what Mitch intended originally. So thank you, Mitch. Like you did inspire me on this episode. Um, so I'm gonna make a grape lemon lime vape. That is like what I'm gonna do today. So for my lemon lime, I'm using the lime Tahiti cold press from Flavor Art at 0.75%, lemon lime from Capella at 1.5%, and lemon from Flavors Express at 0.5%. And then for my grape, uh, I'm not using any grape, but I'm using blueberry from Flavora because to me it tastes more like grape than blueberry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using Shisha Black Currant from VTA because it tastes more like grape than black currant to me. So hopefully that makes a nice grape, and then hopefully it all works out. And I got 0.5% of super sweet because I don't know. To me, like most fruit vapes are sweet, so I got to put a little bit of sweetness in there. And that's everything. That's my total recipe is 5.25%. It's called Jawa juice. That's everything for me. So Mitch, hit us with one or both of your mixes.
so far I have one of them written up, and I'm calling it "This Blows Chewbacca's Fuzzy Peaches," and I just got the funniest look. But so I took my I took my bubblegum combination from This Blows the Blue Rouse bubblegum, and I kind of I tweaked it a little bit because I feel like I need more peat or more gum, more of the gum flavor out of it. But it's 2% Wonder Flavors bubblegum, 1% uh, bubblegum from Lorraine's, 0.5% of Candy Jammy Wizard from Flavor Art, 2% Honey Peach. Thank you, Sifu, for making me pick that or picking that flavor for me last week because I've had the wheels turning about wanting to use it again. Um, it's got 0.75% of Inawara Peach, 1.5% TPA Juicy Peach, and 0.75% of Super Sweet. It came in at 8.5%. And then the second recipe I haven't written up yet, but I kind of have an idea for it.
Hi, Sifu. Mitch, also I'm gonna use Jamie Wizard. I'm gonna add 0.25% Jamie Wizard to mine, just for everyone out there.
Nice.
You reminded me. I was like, dude, yeah, that was good. I kind of dug what it did. So
Everybody, sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're good, dude. We know
how's seafood today?
I mean, do what?
Said, how is seafood today?
Running in circles, fellas. Running in circles. It's been a day. Where are we at?
We were talking about what we're mixing today, but if you want to catch us up on your week, you want to talk some what you've been mixing while we set up and such
I've
things.
been away.
You've
I've been away, so I've nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What did you want to be mixing? How about that?
I wanted to be filling my orders for the customers that order stuff and I can't fill them. That's what I wanted to be doing. But I got in just now. I'm still dirty, and but I was able to make a mix for the week, and yeah. So that's all.
Oh,
I've
like you
mixed.
made one for today?
Yeah, like just now. Like,
Oh shit! Let's hear it.
okay, so we're going Star Wars theme, right? So
Yep.
I did a Misa Mop. So it's Misa, mango, orange, pineapple, because you guys had my interest peaked with that. And I wanted to do something with that because I bought the new Flavora Sweet Mango and I wanted to try it out. So what I did just now was I put together Blood Orange from Flavor Art at 2%, Funky Pineapple Molenberry 2%, Pineapple VSO 2%, Sweet Guava at 0.5%, and Sweet Mango Flavora at it should be 1.5%. But um, yeah, I was only able to kind of smell the sweet mango and just kind of taste it a little bit. It's going to be pretty good. I think that's going to be a good flavor for a lot of people. And all of the other ones are winners, and I figured they would all go well together. And you know, I was thinking about while I was making this is like because my favorite energy drink is that Kickstart, and it's a mango, orange, pineapple, but it's made with coconut water. And I wish that we had like a coconut water flavor. You know, that would be something fun to use, I think. But that would be the only thing that was missing from this. But yeah, obviously I can't put it together and try it tonight. But yeah, that's what I made for the week. I couldn't miss the May the 4th. I mean, just couldn't.
Right.
Just couldn't. And I had to, you know, and I had to use the jar jars because, you know, just for reasons. Because
I-
Misama.
Like I will say, there's
Some
like
would
an
argue-
irony.
Some would argue that if it wasn't for Jar Jar, you know, he kind of saved the galaxy.
Right.
He
No,
might have been
destroyed it.
annoying.
He destroyed it. He was the final vote in the Senate. Even if you're a
Yeah.
prequel denier, he was the final vote in the Senate, and then it became the fucking empire, and the Republic fell.
So, yeah, like my hands are still dirty. I'm still covered in stuff, and I'm driving to Dilley tomorrow from here. I'm in Midland right now, and I have nowhere to get, so I'm on a dresser, and I'm standing up in the corner of this room because if I turn the other way, the light is a big glare. So,
Bring out the gimp.
so you guys fill me up. Alan, what did you make?
Oh, I haven't gotten to mine yet.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys do yours already? Both of you?
One of them.
One of them.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I did mine.
Mitch is doing the dual challenge because apparently Tatooine has 2 suns, so why the fuck not do 2 mixes?
Hey, the logic
I see
is
the
sound.
logic.
Hey,
See the logic.
All right. For mine, what's it called? My brother was like, dude, do that blue milk crap that Luke drinks. I was like, oh, okay. So I looked
yeah.
into it. I looked into it, and I was like, hell no, because apparently, Mark Hamill said that it tasted like coconut like nastiness. And he's all like, I'll do it for the movie, but otherwise it was the worst thing he ever drank in his life. So I was like really on the fence on doing that. And then Anthony Ramella told me, he's like, tell me somebody's doing a blueberry milkshake. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's going to be the new blue milk. I don't give a fuck. We're doing that. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I did just call it blue milk.
could have done blue. Should have done blue waffle milk.
Blue waffle. Oh,
Oh,
I do have a waffle flavoring.
Too far.
Gross.
Can we dump some of that in there?
Yeah.
Oh, is that from Homeberry?
Yeah, it's the Mullenberry waffle.
The Wonder Waffle.
Classic Belgian waffle.
Oh, classic Belgian.
Uh-huh. But yeah, let's see. What are we doing? We're doing Blueberry Extra at 2%, Blueberry Jam from Capella at 1.5%, then Mullenberry's Milkshake at 1.5%. Then I decided to switch up my sweetener just because why the hell not? Because I have all the other sweeteners at this point. So I got a Super Sweet from Capella's at 0.5%. We'll see how sweet that turns out. Vanilla Bean Ice Cream from Capella at 1%, and Vanilla Milkshake from Nick River at 1.5%. So that is my recipe, and we'll see how this turns out. But other than that, sorry your week's gone so hectic there, Sifu.
It's bad. I haven't worked like this in 15 years. It's it's rough. It's been a rough week.
Well, you still look great, like for real. So you don't look ragged. That's great.
I feel ragged. I mean, last time I worked like this, I worked offshore, and that was 15 years ago. And and I'm old. My knees are like, what are you doing, bro? what? What? Like I squatted down to crawl under something, and my shin muscle did no, 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 and I just sat back down. I just sat down. I was like, yeah, I can't do. I can't do it. So,
Well, mix number one was
Mix
pretty
number one.
fucking good. Mix number one, it's pretty fucking good. I was right when guessing that I should raise the bubble gums up a little bit, because in the blue raz, it's so weird that like blue raz is normally a pretty strong flavor. At least like when I think about it, that's the tsunami siren where I live.
Okay, can I get copyright strike for that?
The
yeah,
invasion is coming. The invasion is upon us. And so in my blue raz bubble gum, like the amount of actual bubble gum in it is very minute because it would just kind of like overpowered the berries. But in this one, I went drastically higher on it, and I'm glad I did because it's very balanced right now. Very peach, very bubblegum, and nice and easy. Like that honey peach it's a really good flavor. Yeah, I'm excited about this mix. And then the second mix.
I'm gonna add honey peach to mine. That's gonna go good with that,
Yeah.
with the mango.
Yeah. For my second mix, I haven't written it up. I have all the flavors picked out. But I'm gonna do cucumber limeade. It's one of my favorite Gatorades, and I just felt like, with Tatooine having two sons, Luke's probably pretty thirsty, and he would like something refreshing. So,
no, that's what the nasty blue milk was for.
Different aged Luke. You're talking old man Luke. I'm talking pre-Jedi.
That was pre-Jedi. Don't you remember at the
milk?
beginning? Yeah, don't you remember? Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about.
That's not when he was drinking from the milk
on that island.
From the milk,
No, he's drinking that as the opening. The first time you see Luke, he's drinking blue milk.
Yeah, blue milk.
See, and I was in my head.
Wrong
the
with
blue
you?
Milk was the shit he drinks out of that animal from the second trilogy, or the third.
Dude, why didn't they
trilogy.
just put fucking blue food coloring in a glass of milk? Like, why did they make it have to be so weird?
I don't know.
George Lucas.
Maybe coconut milk holds out longer.
Maybe they didn't want it to curdle
in the 80s or 70s, not fucking 1920 when they were using ice boxes. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but still, filming goes along, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, you'd think that they'd have like a fridge there.
You'd think, but you never know.
Maybe it was low budget at the beginning.
Well, yeah, it was like low budget. Like, that first movie was like, that was what's his face putting all his gamble into it, man. Because even like he really couldn't get a studio to back him properly because nobody had faith in it. Because even the actors, they got paid, but they also got promised points on merchandising, and that's how he convinced half of them to go on to the project.
Oh, they must have fucking got rich as fuck.
Oh yeah, no. What's funny is most people thought that was a joke because like merchandising wasn't a thing in movies at that point. Nobody sold action figures for movies like they did for cartoons, and that was it. And then like Harrison Ford, that's the way they won him over because otherwise he wasn't gonna do it. He didn't really want to. Yeah, I'm
Think
one of
about
those
how weird
nerds.
it would have been if it wasn't Han Solo, it was not fucking Harrison Ford.
Yep. You ever watch or read those things of like alternative actors that they thought of using and either turned it down or they made a last minute change and then you're like, yeah, that would have been weird with that other actor.
Didn't the Bad Batch release today?
Yes, they did. I plan on watching that tonight.
Okay.
I'm
Is
excited.
it a single episode?
I think that they're just dropping an episode tonight. Yeah.
Bad Batch?
Yeah.
¿Qué es eso?
They're doing their own TV, own show.
Okay, because I gotta wake up super early tomorrow to drive to Dilly. Dilly.
How do you spell that? Is it like Dillly?
Dilley.
And that's in Louisiana?
No, that's in Texas. That's about I think it's about 6 hours from here. About 6 hours from where I'm at. And then I'll probably have to spend the night in Dilly because I'm not going to drive another 8 hours from Dilly to where I live. So I won't be back until later.
Really? That was the other way around. Oh.
Man, 2021's been a fucking year.
Yeah, man.
It's funny. Now I got to figure out where the hell Dilly is for me.
Where are you at, clown?
I'm in Fort Worth.
Dude, if there was a town right beside Dilly and it was called Dally, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
All right, fuck.
Yeah, because I'm in Midland, Odessa right now, and we can't go through Uvalde because of the construction, so we have to go all the way almost to San Antonio. That's about 20 minutes out of the way. So that's that. And then I got to take I-10 all the way back to Lafayette.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 6 hours away from me, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, in Texas terminology, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I thought I was going to be driving the Dilly by myself, but I'm actually caravanning with some other people. I wanted to stop at the Rising Phoenix on the way in because it's right off the highway, I think. I looked it up. It would have not been far out of the way. I wanted to stop, but I won't get to because I'm caravanning with people now, so. At least I don't have to tow anything to Dilly, but I do have to tow something really heavy back to Broussard.
If you guys ever have the urge to make like a lime snow cone or something like reminiscent of like lime Kool-Aid, like lemon lime Kool-Aid or something, Wonder Flavors lime smells exactly like the green lime syrup that like Dairy Queen has for their icy thingies. Smells spot on. But I'm not using it, not in this mix. Alright. Flavors are in, I just need to adjust percentages.
Oh, you be. Sifu in the massive tank. That's gonna be a movie title.
That's really the only thing I brought on this trip.
You, sir, are a brave one. That's all I gotta say.
What's that?
You're a brave one. You're like, this is all I brought.
Well, there's a pretty nice vape shop here. It's called Cloud City.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to those guys. They were really nice. We were able to. They opened late, so after work we had went there during the week. I think Monday. No, Saturday. Saturday we went, and we were able to spend. No, we spent about an hour in there with that guy. They were super nice. Nothing fun to buy. I almost bought a. They had a mongrel, a black, a stainless steel mongrel, in there, but that was the only thing interesting. And actually, he did have one of those old tabs for building, the real
Mm-hmm.
nice one with the raised deck and the adjustments on it.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted $50 for it. I was like, ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I think they're kind of discontinued, but I didn't pull the trigger. It's like I gotta
The
be in
Coil Master ones.
I think so. Yeah, the real nice one.
Mm.
Big. It's about this
Yeah, the
big.
puck looking one.
Yeah,
Are those
You
called
press.
like 521 tabs? Is that what they're
Yeah.
called?
really nice, and it was $50. But I was like,
You don't really need it. Is what is this?
yeah, I didn't really need it. And then also too, um, the mongrel, I was like, ooh, that looks fun. Because they had a bunch of standard things like dead rabbits and stuff like that. But he had a lot of good. He had a lot of juice. He had the silverback line, and he had villain vapors, and he had all kinds of stuff in there. Um, Also, he had some. He had me try a cherry cola flavor, and then a cherry lime cola. Both of them were fantastic. But uh,
But you didn't need to buy it.
no, 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 I didn't.
Sifu was all like, "I'll do this when I get home."
Yeah, I said, this is a really good idea. It's like, ooh, this tastes like the cola FA that I have. So
I don't have anything cola, and I almost grabbed that the flavor art cola when I
that,
got
that
that order from River
yeah, that's
Supply.
the one you want. I have another one. Let me look at my flavor stash real
I
quick.
did grab a 2-ounce bottle of the flavor art almond for like $3, and I was like, holy shit. Actually, I think it was like 5, but
That's a good one. The flavor art, it's almond mandorla.
mhm.
Yeah, that's the one you want. That's a good one.
Dude, the sooner you guys realize the flavor art just makes bangers, the
They
better off.
make bangers, man.
Agreed.
Yeah, actually, it's yeah, Cola USA Pleasure flavor art. That's the one. USA Pleasure. It's not for Canada, for Canadian consumption though. It's only
Yeah,
for
no, that's
yeah,
very true.
yeah. You
There's
can't
no,
have it.
there's no Canadian pleasure in that.
No.
There's a lot of
That's
Italian people in
discrimination.
Canada, though. Like, I mean, I think that they'd be pretty disappointed to hear that.
Yeah, because I was thinking, Mitch, that flavoring with that cream soda from One on One and a little bit of bourbon would be a good cola base. Good cola base. Then I have that good cherry from I have that cherry liqueur from VTA. Oh yeah, dude.
Hmm.
And that lime that lime flavoring that you're talking about, that would probably be perfect in there. Or even the distilled.
Like that lime heated distilled.
Hmm yeah, that lime Tahiti distilled would be
Yeah.
bar. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good idea, Anthony Romello. I did a mango flavor. I could have called it Mangolorian. Yeah, I like that. Is it
Mandalorian.
the Mangolorian?
Oh Lord, that's not bad.
I like it. I mean, if Star Wars is such a big universe, it'd be real
Oh
easy to
yeah,
put names for it.
you could pick anywhere. I mean, if you want to limit yourself to the original 3, that's cool too. But there's like 9 movies to pick from and a bunch of other shit.
You know, and honestly, I was thinking about names to make the flavor because I was such pressed for time. I was driving on the way back. Like we strapped down the last thing, and then I was driving back, and I was thinking of names for the show before I was thinking about what I would make. It's like whatever I name is what I'm gonna make. So
And I mixed this at 3 milligram. I think that like I'm just normally I mix at like 2.5. I swear that between that was something in here, which I don't think it could be the lime, could be like the lemon lime.
the lime is throaty, bro.
Yeah, dude. So like it's fucking rocking me right now. I have to make sure that I actually like shook it up real good.
So I did this lemonade, the limeade. I did the base of it a little different than I normally would. Instead of using the sour mix, I'm incorporating the VTA sour lemon to try and get the sour note instead of adding sour itself. So we'll see how this turns out.
The liquid one
And
sour
this
is
week I
probably all you
did.
need.
This week I really did re-wick and Addy. That way I wasn't made fun of like last week
Oh,
by Pam.
Yeah, dude, I just did that. That's why I left because I was like, nah, I can't, I can't vape a fruit over whatever this was. Excuse me.
but I do tell you what, clown. It's like when I get home, it's gonna be mech mod and just. I'm gonna be blowing clouds like a fiend. Because I really like this all day, but I'm missing that big setup when I get home, you know. And I just want to chuck clouds, you know.
Dude, that's why you just need like a nice beefy single coil, and you can still kind of chuck some clouds. But
Well, I was
if
in a
you're
rush.
running,
Like I said, this trip was I was scrambling to get ready for it, and then this is so easy. You know, I actually rewicked it here, and I know it doesn't leak, it doesn't gurgle, it's not going to give me problems, so roll on. I get, you know, so much battery life out of this DNA 60 at, you know, 0.50 at 25 watts. So, but if all you guys are wondering, I will be home Thursday evening. So if you ordered with me and you're holding out, that's when I'll be home. So it was up in the air when I'd be home. I just, whenever I come here, I never know when I'm going to be back. So
Yeah.
it's kind of tough. I don't like to take orders and people's money and then have them sit, you know. I don't like holding people's money in their product. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, point of the story is order like say Thursday, and he'll send it out over the weekend.
Yeah. It'll definitely go out by Saturday. So, but Friday, I'll be caught up Friday. I'll have everybody done.
when you get back, are you gonna have to like work Friday?
Yeah. My birthday is Saturday, the 9th. My birthday is the 9th, so be 43.
We need to set
Oh,
up a Zoom
man.
call. We need to set up a Zoom call just to watch Sifu get lit.
Yeah. It's gonna be on like Sean. Yeah, but it's basically a 24-hour call here, so like a beer or two is, you know, all I can really have. So
Yeah.
so I'm ready to get.
Oh, Pepsi.
I'm gonna get into the tequila for sure. It's gonna happen.
Is Captain Cajun coming out again?
Oh yeah.
Anthony Ramella, WS23 already sounds like a droid.
Right.
Yeah. But my son is graduating soon too, so we're gonna have a big blowout. Since Mardi Gras was canceled, we didn't get to. I didn't get to do my big block party, so we're gonna do it for my son's graduation.
Nice.
So smoke pork butts and
You're gonna have a cookout?
yeah, big cookout. I'm gonna do probably start cooking at 9 p.m. I'll try to get about 14 to 15 hours on some shoulder, and I do a grilled coleslaw, some custom pickles, my own barbecue sauce, and you know.
Dang.
Okay,
Nice.
so um, by the way, that sounds fantastic. I'm so hungry right now. But to get my mind off the fact that my stomach's growling, thinking about pork butt.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I think I actually like this cucumber limeade better than I like the peach bubblegum. Although the peach bubblegum is actually it's really good, but so the cucumber limeade, sorry, Luke's cucumber limeade. I went with 1.5% citrus soda from Flavor West, 0.75% of cucumber from Flavor Art, 0.5% of cucumber from Flavora, and 1% cucumber from VSO. 1% Florida key lime from Flavor Art, 1% lemonade natural from Flavor West, 1.5% lime cordial from VTA, 2.75% pink lemonade from Liquid Barn, 0.5% of Seasha lime from VTA, and 1% sour lemon from VTA, and then 0.5% of super sweet. So the limeade came in at 12%, and the fuzzy peaches came in at 8.5%. But this is really good. This is very close to the cucumber lime Gatorade.
Mm,
I didn't know the
That's good.
Gatorade had a cucumber anything.
Oh yeah, they did a cucumber.
it's not bad.
Excuse me.
No, it's one of my favorites. It's very refreshing.
See, I
Yeah,
was
it's
not
very
a
good.
fan.
Huh? Well, you'd
Yeah.
think you
So
would have,
No,
so
with your
disco
with
potato.
your
If you
heritage.
if
you're
you want to
just
if
you're just fucking was it pigeonholing me at this point. I also don't like
Hey,
beans all that
well,
much.
it's
Whoa. Whoa.
uh,
I love beans.
So I say I like them, but in particular styles. I like refried beans, and that's kind of where it dies. And it has to be
no
Mexican style refried beans.
no like
seafood.
when I go get Tex-Mex, I say no beans on the plate. I was like, well, you want extra rice? No, I just don't want beans touching anything that I'm gonna eat. Just
Put them
Oh,
in
really?
bulk.
You're a legume
Upside.
guy.
don't touch.
I, I fucking, there's not that many beans that I don't like, actually.
Yeah. Well, speaking of food, disco potato, and anyone wants to know if you want an authentic Louisiana king cake around March, February, March, during Mardi Gras season. Keller's Bakery, which is about a block from my house, makes the best in the state, and they will ship to you. All you got to do
What
is
is
call
king
them.
cake?
Yep.
Fill me in. Fill me in. What's king cake?
King cake is they basically take donut dough and they stretch it, and then they roll it out and twist it, and then reconnect it, and then whenever they when they spread it out, they'll fill it with stuff, and then they wrap it, and then they connect it back to itself, and they bake it. So it's like a baked. So if you can imagine, most donuts are fried. These are baked.
So is
So
it kind of like, you know how they do the cinnamon twist
yeah,
donuts? But
yeah,
like
it's
not deep fried, obviously, but like that idea of the twisting.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, you gotta
But some
explain the
people don't.
babies thing. You don't just say, "Do they put babies in it?"
Yeah, no, they actually it actually it's a state law that you can't put the baby in the king cake anymore. So they put a little plastic baby, and the ritual is that if you get the piece with the little plastic baby in it, you buy the king cake for the next year.
You know what's funny? Okay, okay, not
So
to cut you off,
they're
but
not
like,
allowed to put it
Oh,
in the
okay.
cake anymore because people would, could possibly bite
okay,
it, break a tooth,
It's a
choke. So
choking hazard.
so
People are dumb.
so in Hispanic Catholic tradition, we do the king cake for the Day of the Magi, and the person that gets the baby has to host Christmas the following year.
oh, that's rough, buddy.
Uh huh.
That's rough, buddy. No,
Yeah.
Anthony, the baby is like it's like just a little pink plastic baby. It's like this big. It's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's tiny. So, but no, but also overdrip. They'll also the way that Keller's does theirs is they don't twist it. So they fold it flat, so it's about this wide. Then they put the filling in it, fold it over itself, and then connect it back to itself, so it's like a big circle, and it's real flat. I actually sent one to Grim shit, years ago. Years ago. Um, so,
I'll
but
just Google it.
yeah, that's
I'll Google.
Keller's
Dude,
Bakery.
I'll try that. I'll try making that.
Keller's Bakery in Youngsville, Louisiana. It's
Well,
a block
okay, I'm not gonna order it from them because I don't think that it'll get to me fast enough. But I'll try making one.
Oh no, they'll ship it. Like,
Yeah, they'll ship it, and I'll get it like in what, in 2.5 weeks.
oh
I don't
yeah,
think it's
yeah.
gonna be very
Oh,
good.
oh yeah, Canada. Duh.
Like there
Yeah.
could, is it like a Cajun thing?
Yeah.
I'll look to see if there's like somebody that makes them up here. Toronto's pretty big. I mean, there's got to be Cajun people that live there.
There's
Yeah,
some in
most of us are
Montreal.
from there. Most of us are from.
Yeah, or Montreal, either one.
You know, during the whenever the British kicked us out of Arcadia, so that's a lot of our people come from Acadia. So
So that means that there's a realistic chance that it would be like on the east coast of Canada,
yes,
like somewhere in New Brunswick or something.
hmm very good chance.
Because there's a lot of Acadian, like French people there.
Yeah. You know, interesting fact about the Cajun French. Bruh.
That
My
is an
uncle just-
interesting
Why?
fact.
Um, what's interesting about Cajun French is that it's actually the old French. So whenever the people moved from the small villages in France, they had the old French dialect. And when they moved, they kept that dialect. And in France, the language evolved. So whenever they were moved out and they came down towards Louisiana and those areas, that language stayed. So Cajun French is different from standard French. And there was a
Oh,
book
is
that I
that like
remember.
American English is like different than everywhere else's English because you guys
Yes.
stayed from like
Yeah.
what it was 250
Yeah,
years ago or whatever?
Yeah, I read a very interesting tidbit. Is like what during the wars they would recruit the Cajun people to be interpreters. You know, so when they were going out there, there was a guy that was very versed in. There was a general that was versed in languages in France. And whenever they were trying to speak to each other, the French talk very, 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 very fast. Blah, 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 blah. The Cajun people speak a lot slower, so they would have to make them slow down. And then whenever they were speaking, it was like he said to somebody, "Goes that dialect has not been spoken here in 100 years." So he actually knew the two different languages. That's how versed he was in the French language. So Cajun French is actually just old French.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about mine real quick because it's not bad. It's not bad. I feel like the percentages need to be like tweaked a little bit, but like overall, it's really not that bad. It's definitely giving the grape vibe that I wanted without using grape, which is kind of hilarious, but also cool that you can do that. And I think that I need to like just up the like the lime a little bit actually. Putting it in at 0.75 I think was a little bit low. Maybe like if I bumped it up to 1%, it might be a little bit better. And then I actually might bump up the lemon lime from Capella a little bit as well. I might, when I first put it together, I was like, oh, this is only 5.25%, and half of that, like 0.5% is from super sweet. So I was like, this might not be, and like I feel like it could have a little bit more pop, but it's actually pretty nice. I really can't complain about it for me not really being a fruit vapor slash fruit mixer. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that start. It's a decent start.
Nice.
See, if you didn't hear what I was mixing, I was making a grape lime.
Oh,
It's kind of like a grape lemon lime.
what grape did you make? What grape did you use?
I used blueberry from Flavora and blackcurrant from VTA. Blackcurrant Shisha
Nice,
from VTA.
nice.
And it's like giving me like that really, like kind of like Welch's grape, not
Oh,
like a
cool.
candy grape. Oh, I also put in Jamie Wizard to like just add a little bit to it.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh, Anthony, the baby in Mardi Gras for King Cakes. It's just, you know, prosperity, good luck, good fortune, you know, that time of year. It's
Well,
it kind of kicks it.
I,
That's all
I
it means.
I clicked on Addy Tooney's link, and Mardi Gras kicks off on January 6th, which is the day of the Magi. That's funny. So we have shared traditions, Sifu.
Yeah,
Just not the end results.
Well, it's still somebody like doing something, right? Like it's still kind of like it's like good luck, I guess, but also bad luck. I think traditionally it probably would have been good luck because people were like, "Oh, I can showcase my home and my culinary skills," and now people are like, "Fuck,
Mm-hmm.
that's so much fucking work."
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like at least in my family, especially when we lived in California, it it didn't matter because we all lived in the same apartment complex, so it wasn't like we were going very far, and even then everybody ended up just pitching in on the cooking, so it didn't really matter. It just
Yeah,
turned
like
into
people are
more.
bring over dishes or whatever.
Yeah, it just turned into more of who got stuck cleaning the mess up the next day. That's really what it was, because
Yeah,
I
as long as
remember.
you got to keep the leftovers, I mean, that'd be all right. I would deal with cleaning up, and then I wouldn't have to worry about cooking. I'd just be reheating stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Well, actually, it was nice to have a break from Mardi Gras this year because they come because I start cooking at 9:30 at night. Around 10, 11 o'clock, people start showing up. The parade is over at 12:30 ish, and then they're gone. It's like my house was a wreck. One year I found beer cans in my sink.
Yeah, it
Well,
sounds like
that's better
my
than
family at
like
Christmas.
somewhere weird.
Yeah.
I was that asshole that after when parties were closing down, I would take like a half full can of beer and try and like stick it up on top of someone's ceiling fan. So when they turned on their ceiling fan, it would fall down because I'm a dick.
Yeah.
And that's a great way to get rid of a wounded soldier.
Right.
That's what we always
Yeah.
call
We actually have a fun
That's a great way to
tradition.
lose your
Half full
nuts, in
beer.
my opinion.
Yeah.
It will castrate you for
My-
something like that.
My dad has
That's a
whenever
bit
he
of
has a deal
a
at his
dick.
house, there's a running thing that they do. It's like, so whenever you finish drinking a beer, you make sure that everyone around you sees you crush it and then turn around and you just throw it in the yard with like so much disrespect. So you got to crush it and then just walk off and then just throw it in the yard. Yep.
Just let it fly.
Just let it fly in the yard.
All right. Mitch, did you talk about your mix at all? Or your mixes?
I'm actually really happy with both of them. We'll see how the peach one. I expect the peach one to change. I
Mhm.
don't see the cucumber limeade changing that much. Like normally within like 48 hours, 24, 48 hours, the bubblegum has kind of done its trick and kind of changed a little bit. So we'll see how that one turns out. I'm excited about this cucumber limeade though. Oh, Sifu,
Nice.
when you get home and the next time you go to use your barrage,
Mhm.
find the little drip tip that came with the Druga.
I
The
don't have a
little. I thought you had a Druga RTA.
Mm.
Oh, well, I love
That's
that
Chris
tip.
that has the
That
Druga.
little.
I have a Drew Guards,
Okay.
yeah.
Because that tip is. It's a super comfy tip.
Yeah.
Normally,
I
I'm
like
not
the tip on the
super big on.
I like the tip on the intake dual. Just a little flare on it, just a little flange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically they're kind of the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super nice.
Not the same height.
All right.
I love the chop top.
As for my mix, the blueberry jam did throw it off a little bit, and I'll see how that steeps out. Beyond that, it's tasting pretty good. I'm liking it either way. It's just that blueberry jam. I knew it was going to be a bit of an issue going into it, but we'll see how it turns out once everything's said and done. But we'll keep vaping on it. Alrighty. Yeah, we're already hitting overtime, even with the 5 minute allotment I gave. Because I lost track of time, and then Mitch was like, "Hey, time's starting up." I was like, "Oh shit!" So I just let it run for an extra 5 minutes. And I was like, "All right,
Oh,
all
wait.
right."
Oh, so
Before we do that, so you got the package. Did you try anything yet, Overdrip? So you finally have.
actually, I did get the package. It came in yesterday. and I've tried one. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one from every mixer. So tonight after the show, because I literally walked in, like you came in late, I came in late actually as well. So like I literally like walked in the door and came straight upstairs and jumped in Zoom right when it happened.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna try two more tonight. I'm gonna get 2 layer cakes going, which is not gonna be that difficult because like I literally have 7 or 8 of them. So I'm gonna re-whip 2 of those, and I'm gonna try 2 other mixers tonight. And I'm honestly like I'm super excited. I'm super excited about having some of your guys' flavors, but also like I'm just excited to not have to like worry about, because every time I go and grab like one of my own bottles, if I haven't made it, like if I made it, it's no big deal. But like you guys know I love custard, right? So
It's
like
the whole don't get high in your own supply thing.
pretty much, dude. And like I've had a problem lately, like a problem. I've literally, I think in the last 2 weeks, I vaped like 3 bottles of strawberry, like 2 bottles of vanilla, a bottle of butterscotch, and a pear. Like I literally just hammered everything, and now I'm excited that I don't have to worry about that for a little bit, and I can
It's
still get my
nice.
custard fix.
Like Mitch has already had a leg up on us because you are in Clown. They were like, yeah, it's nice to not have to mix your own stuff to vape. Forgot how nice that is.
Yeah.
Dude, I've
I,
been going so hard on that first bottle of the fluffy. Like I'm
yeah.
putting in work.
But yeah,
All
so I'm
right.
excited about the
Sorry.
seafood.
Sorry to
Yes.
derail you, Clown. I just.
Oh, you're good. Oh well, Sifu. Since you started, you wanna do your sign offs and such
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Sorry, I've been absent and missing everyone, but I'm okay, and I'll get back to the swing of things here next week. Um, um, I'll catch everyone up before Saturday. So if you order for me, it'll go out Friday or Saturday. So um, thanks for all the support and the love. I miss my guys. I miss being home. I miss mixing, and hopefully it'll be very soon. I've got to catch up with the family and all that stuff, but probably by Saturday evening and Sunday morning, I'm going to be wanting to mix. I might even go live on Sunday morning and do some live mixing. So we'll see.
Nice.
So, anyway, thank you, and I'll take it to Overdrip.
Okay, well, you know what? Thanks everybody for tuning in. Uh, Maybe you should mix up some stuff after you follow us all on ELR. That'd be cool. Thank you for in advance for following us. I'm pretty happy with what I mixed today. I gotta say that it needs some work, but I mean, I'm really scared of fruit flavors, which makes no sense because I think that a lot of people are not, and for some reason, I I literally am like super hard on myself, and I think that I should be able to like make a banger, even though like I can't even do that with desserts. Like I can make a banger, but it takes me fucking time, and I put in way more time. So I just need to like. That's why this month is fruit month for me. Which Sifu, I don't know if you heard that, but like every show, I'm mixing a fruit only mix.
Ah, okay.
As long as like, unless we do something crazy on the show that I can't, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that.
Hmm.
So you guys can look forward to some hopefully some fruit bangers from me. um you guys can check me out on Friday night on the Frames Janklin Vapor YouTube channel for the green room. If you guys want, it would be great if you did. Go over to shutdownpodcast.com, give us a follow on SoundCloud. We got some giveaways going on, and that'd be great if you went there and did that. And the last thing that everyone could be great for is if you want, you can try out some of my liquids from UncleChris.com. Make sure you use the code Mixing It Up. And also, just so you guys know, yeah, I'm still shipping to America, and it's really not that bad. I think that like most of the time, people are getting it in less than 2 weeks, so don't be deterred. And also, when you see the money that it's on there, it's in Canadian. And fortunately for you guys, unfortunately for me, Canadian money is not worth anywhere near as much as American money. So it's actually less than you guys see it as. So don't let those things deter you. But
Monopoly
other than
money.
that, Okay, our money looks cooler than yours, but it's not worth as much. Like I think that's a fact that no one can argue.
They're
Like, you
spending
can't
all
argue
it's
that
worth
our
on
money
it
does
looking
look
cooler.
better, but it's not worth as much money. But hey, you know what? I guess all those things translate. But yeah, that's everything for me. Oh, no, that is everything for me. So everybody just be safe. Have a great week. Catch you guys next week. Mitch.
You know, maybe you guys would have had cool money if you had, take the queen off of it. We did after we beat their ass. Maybe you guys should have joined the fight.
No,
There's
we
still
just
a
got,
Commonwealth.
We got pitied out, bro. We got pitied out. They're like, well, all right, we'll let you be your own country. It's cool.
But
Get
you
your
guys
own
are still
flag.
under the Queen's protection, aren't you?
Well, no, not really. I think that we probably have like this equivalent amount of protection from America as we would from like the UK. To be honest with you, I think that just if like the UK were like, hey, we're gonna go into a war, and they just look at us and be like, yep, and you're coming. Like that's it.
I like that. And you're coming too. Come on, little bro. Let's go do this.
No, thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. I was glad that everybody made it, because before the show it was looking like we weren't gonna have Sifu with us.
Hey, Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Angela.
Hey.
Hi, Angela. Yeah. So I'm excited about the mixes from today. They'll probably end up getting new versions. But yeah, that's kind of it for me. Take us away, clown.
All right, Angela, hit us up with that challenge. I want to see what it is, because I'll still try to do it anyways. We'll see. And I still, I heard that you brought up kolaches. We talked about it in extent last week, and I want to do it because they are the shit.
Kolaches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have like a kolache challenge.
All right, so who's getting the hot dog flavor?
Nobody's
But that
doing
can't
that.
be till next month.
That is a
can't
fucking.
be till next
That
month.
is a fucking. Was it pig in a blanket?
No,
That
that's
is not a
kolache.
real kolache. No.
No,
See,
no.
the Czech woman has spoken, and then Angela's gonna come and beat your ass too.
Angela, you do this, girl. I'll back you up.
See, yeah,
That's
try-
hot dog.
Nuh-uh.
no,
Depends on the dough that you use to differentiate.
no. I've gotten this speeches several times.
Oh, that's Angela. That's kind of what Clown did. He did a blueberry milkshake though.
Yeah, I did the blue milk. Yeah, I did a blueberry milkshake type thing. Holy shit! What's up with all these people popping
Oh,
in? last minute?
Cardamon, what's up, dude?
I know. I'm like, I haven't seen that name in
People coming in
forever.
at the end.
Well, that all set aside, if you guys are interested in juice and coils I make, hit me up. Discord, Instagram, Facebook, or clownvapes@gmail.com. We do have some new gear up on the Teespring. Go check that out. There's some mixing it up stuff. And seriously, support these dudes. And as I said last time, be nice to us, man. We are people. We are human, and we do have more beyond this. We're not, all of us aren't really main manufacturers that this is all we do all day, every day. We wish, and we'd like to get to that point. But for now, we still do have like jobs and family and all that other stuff. So please be kind, and be kind to any other manufacturers and designers and stuff out there. Just because, again, the fact that we're still doing this with everything else going on, just be happy that we're still fucking trying to do a service. I don't know. I'm gonna be on that train for a bit.
Spread the love. Come on, guys.
Right? Yeah, I think we're closing it out. All right. So thank you guys for coming in, hanging out, and all that, and we'll catch you next week. Yeah, see, no pigs in the blanket, definitely not kolaches.
Lies.
We'll catch you guys next week. Vape on, mix on.